Hello, all. I welcome you to episode number 22 of Walk the Stock. I'm Rupak. I represent iFinStrats. Now, today I've come again with a new stock which we are going to be analyzing. Again, a high momentum, heavily bullish stock, doing pretty well. And of course, couple it up with the moves of Nifty. I guess looks like the election rally has really started. And today, as Nifty made its all-time high of 23,026 and closed at the end of the day at 22,957. So Nifty has been making now all-time highs consistently, and I think in the next few days or weeks, right up to elections or maybe post-elections, um, I don't see any near-term correction coming very soon, and all the stocks are flying pretty high. Of course, in this period, most of the stocks are doing pretty well, but at the same time, we need to pick one for today, and the one which I've picked for today is from the sector of finance term lending. Basically, the stock name is Power Finance Corporation. Now, Power Finance Corporation is again on a strong momentum. The stock closed at about 491.65 as of close of today. It went up by 24.4 rupees, which is at about 5.22% jump intraday. And of course, the stock has already made an all-time high, which is again today of 499.4. So it broke its previous term high of I think February, which we'll see February of 2024, which we'll see in the charts in a minute from here. Well, the stock is a little bit high beta stock. The beta sticks at about 1.59, and the market capitalization of the stock is sitting at about 162,000 crores. So good stock to look at, obviously. So without wasting any time, let's deep dive into the charts of Power Finance Corporation and see where is it and how can we make a position in the coming days. Okay, folks. So we are here on the monthly chart of Power Finance Corporation, and as I told you, that Power Finance Corporation earlier had made a high of let's see, it made a high of 477 around 1st of February of this year. It's been resisting in around the same area, if you see, for quite a few months, almost about 5 months. And now, on a monthly, in the month of May, in fact, today, it made its a new all-time high of 499.40. So it really broke open the previous 5 or 6 months resistance here, which we can see, and that's kind of good news. And now, if it really makes some kind of a price action here, uh, if it makes some kind of a price action, it'll be traversing into the uncharted territory, and that is where the stock gains a good momentum. There's a very high likely, very high chance that the stock gains good momentum, and therefore let's deep dive and see what more we can identify here in this stock. So let's drop it down into weekly basis. Now on the weekly chart, another good thing, you let me show you this. The stock in this week itself has gone up. It is obviously traversing above 55 weighted moving average and also 200 EMA. So obviously it has given a breakout. Now it's very high likely that the stock could gain more momentum from here and give us some kind of an upside. So let's quickly deep dive into the daily chart of the stock and see a little more in detail as to what is the stock looking at doing for us. And now, if you see, let me just draw this out for you. I guess the stock has done a good round cup and a handle pattern, and it is almost kind of breaking down the cup and handle neckline. If it goes up from here, goes above, I guess we are on a good bullish momentum. So In fact, the cup and handle pattern is pretty strong in any stock, so to say, and obviously towards its all-time high, when it is breaking the all-time highs, um, it becomes even more prominent in terms of giving us a good upside in the days and weeks to come. So now, also let's look at some more things. Let's kind of look at some of the indicators, how they are, uh, what they are saying about Power Finance Corporation. And as we thought, the RSI is just taking support on 60 and it's starting to go up. So the momentum is picking up of this stock. Good news. Um, let's look at the trend strength. So I just double clicked it to make sure that we see it very, very clearly. Uh, I do hear from some of the people who are watching my videos that sometimes these indicators are so small, on the screen, that they can't figure out what's going on. So look at this. The blue line, once it starts going above this reference 20, it'll be good news, which is looking to happen now. But the good part is that the green line, the positive directional movement, is already above 20. So it gives us a good, I would say, confidence factor that once the blue line is also above, the ADX signal line is also above 20, with the green line above 20, the trend has some good bullish strength. That's the idea. So that's how we look at the ADX. Now let's look at something more. Let's look at the relative strength of the stock. And again, I double click the relative strength, and you see in the relative strength area, the relative strength is much above the reference of Nifty 500 broader index. And again, that's a good news. So the relative strength is up, which means the stock is showing some strength, at least better than the broader index of Nifty 500, which is a very, very good news for us, so that we can keep the stock for a while and we don't need to really trade it off very soon with small profits. So that's another thing, pretty interesting. Just as an example, if I just open this again, if I just, okay, let me go a little this way, and if I'm able to show you the area where the relative strength stayed, I'm just picking some area where the relative strength stayed above uh, the broader index. I want to just open the price chart and show you the kind of up move the stock shows whenever the relative strength is above, the whenever the stock is playing above the broader index. You see almost about 83% jump. So that's the power of a stock being, up on the relative strength, based on its, in reference to its, I would say, relative strength, a broader index uh, thing. So therefore, the good news is that again, that same relative strength has taken the turn, and it is starting to go up. With the prices going up, I guess this stock has got some push now from the price point of view, and some momentum. Let's also double check on what's going on with the on balance volume of this stock, and let's see. Oh yeah, that's great. So the on balance volume also is showing some upbeat here. You can see this. It's showing a great upbeat, great up move. It is already traversing above the 50-day moving average. Good news for all of us, at least for this stock, that the on balance volume is going up along with the price going up. Relative strength is above the broader index, which means the stock is very strong. Trend strength is coming up pretty positive, and the RSI is above 60. In fact, it has taken support on 60 and going up, and it has broken its all-time lifetime resistance, of February, which is just today it has broken. So I think all in all, the stock is in great move. Now, how much the stock will go above from here? Let me give you a quick understanding of that in the days and weeks to come. If I just do a range calculation from uh, the high point to the low point of the cup and push it here, and then again drop a drop a line here, drop a line here. So 608 from where it stands today is 491.65. It's kind of a move which is almost like about a 20.7% move it could show in the days to come or weeks to come. I don't know when it's going to happen, will it ever happen or not, but this is how we do a simple range calculation with respect to how the stock is going to show an up move. But if one kept this stock for a while and not traded it in short term, I guess eh, you know you would see a very good price close to about 600 in the times to come. Now, if you're asking me in how many days, how many weeks, nobody can tell that. It just depends on the volumes and the price action and the way the buying happens in the stock and the way the stock performs over the next couple quarters. But I guess all in all, PFC is coming up with a good story. Looks like, as a stock, from the price point of view, from the charts point of view, I'm bullish. Let's see if we can see some price actions from this all-time breakout and make some position here. I guess this is a good stock to keep in your radar for now. Now, as I always say, I'm not SEBI registered. I have done this analysis just for educational purposes. Please consult your financial advisor before taking any position in Power Finance Corporation, and also do your own analysis, do your bit, and see if you like the stock. You could go ahead and make a position for a little longer term, but so to say, the stock is looking bullish. Thank you. You have a very, very nice weekend, and I'll see you right back on Monday with something new. And let's see if we can start some new episodes on some of the learning session as to how we pick these kind of stocks and what do we do and how do we trade these stocks. So for now, for today, thank you very much. You have a very nice evening and a very, very good and powerful weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.